go over there. Tell them what we're going to do. Tell them we're going to put those brakes on that axle. You don't want to? Okay. Well, hopefully, here, go over there and see if you can see me.
Yep.
All right, so.
You're right on the corner.
So, got my boy with me, Jacob, today. And we're just at home, and a lot of people have asked about what's going on with 54. It's hot, so this is early in the morning. And I've got some Baer brakes, which are their classic series. And I've got the Dutchman axle that I ordered at the same time that Red ordered the axle for my 67. So we're going to pop these boxes open and throw these brakes on. And this is very informal, and this is live, so unedited, just me and the kiddo. Ready? All right. And I don't have very many tools at home, so figure this out.
What's that thing inside of there?
What's that? That's just holding the axles from rocking around. Jeez. No rubber mallet at home. Oh, yeah. So this is just the third member. We got the third member in that housing. So that when we put the wheels on it, it doesn't wear on those bearings. Actually, help with these things. Here you go, Jacob, bring you through. Or just. You should have been taking these off for me. That's for the rubber thing.
You made it in, Dad.
Alright, so we're going to throw this disc. So like I said, this is a Dutchman axle. We got this as a complete package. So it's axle shafts. These are going on in my car. So it's not a 5-on-5. It's a Chevy cargo pattern. And then we have a limited slip. Does this say what year it is? Doesn't say what years we did, but I think we did like a 350 on it. Obviously, this is mock-up, so no seal needed. Hold that. Yep, just hold it so right here, so it doesn't rock over that way. I'm just going to put all these on so we don't lose them. This is the that's the drive shaft. This video is going to be long with all this going on. This is why people edit videos. one trick with the 9 inches. These two lower nuts be forgotten about. So what you'll do sometimes is you'll start running these guys down and tighten it. You won't be able to get, actually on this one, you can get it. So on the Currys, the third member, I think they use strange. It overlaps these, so it's a real pain to get those on. But with the Dutchman, whatever they're using for their center section, has a little bit more clearance.
Oh.
So like I said, this is just mock up. Just gonna run this down. All right, I'm gonna rotate down now slowly. Okay. Comes with a cool little breather. These will be the seals and the hardware for the axle shaft. So put this box away. No instructions for it to reach it. Well, open that box. Okay. You can't use a hammer to open the box, kiddo? No, not with a hammer. No, it's in there. Don't subscribe. It breaks. So for anyone wondering about the trucks in here, behind me is Jerry White's, or Michael White's dad, or I don't know if it's now Michael, but that's his square body. We'll eventually do a build on that. He sent it out here from Michigan. It is early, so we'll drink some cold brew coffee. Show you a trick, right? There it is. That's really good. All right, so these brakes, which I don't know if you can see me or not, but these are Baer's Classic Series brakes, and these are like an 11-inch rotor. Can I see me?
Yeah, just barely.
Okay.
You're like right in the corner.
So, like I said, these are Baer's Classic Series brakes, and they still don't have a lot of these brakes on their website, but because of the relationship that we have with them, I called them up and said I got a 9-inch. I'm running the US Mag artillery style wheels, so you can't see the brakes. We're not doing any high horsepower, we're not doing anything crazy. So, do you have a system that'll work for me? And Rick said, yeah, we have a Classic Series. So, get all this out of here. It's a single piston, relatively small. We're running like the Monte Carlo style front calipers on the front Unedited kit. So, should play really well with that. Like I said, we don't need anything crazy. Pads. Maybe little pads. Make it run around. Oh, shit. It's probably bored by now. You guys probably are bored too. But you can see, it's a small little 11-inch rotor. Does look like we can throw the axle shafts in first because these are obviously open-ended brackets. So like I said, I haven't done this kit before, so I want to make sure that this did have a slot, so we can slide it over the axle, and so that it didn't have to go on before the axle. So get the axle put back in. You want to do that? Back in there. So easy. You want to get tilted up a little bit so that way you can get into those splines. Easy. Okay, you want to grab those bolts over there? Yeah. So one thing you got to make sure with Dutchman, the axle on my C10 just put in was the very first one. It was the first Dutchman I've done. This would be the second. One thing you got to pay attention to is this keyway is an option. So you always want to make sure if you're ordering a Dutchman axle, you get that option. If not, you're going to be here with open end wrenches forever trying to tighten these bolts. So let's see we do this without directions. So 6700206. So these brackets are identical. So are the caliper brackets. Meaning, it doesn't matter which side they're on. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to put the part number towards the outside and the caliper towards the back. I'm going to hold it in like that. And like I said, the hole in the actual flange allows you to get that through there. Yeah, that's well. You get me, let's see how I can do with tools. You know what a wrench is? You know what a wrench is. Give me a 9/16 wrench. And then I need that impact that's right there. Tom?
What?
9/16 wrench. Nope. Up one drawer. On the left-hand side, look for the one that says 9/16. Yep, look for the one that says 9/16. Yep, you've been doing fractions, right? On the left side.
The first one that I saw, 9/16.
And then I need that right there. The impact. Yep. Oh, the impact on that. Something. And then that's called an impact buddy. The red thing, the big red thing with the hand. There you go. What did you think that was called?
A drill?
Well, the drill would have a chuck on it. brackets are stepped, and I don't know which way they go. Rather than reading the directions, let's just see if we can figure it out. So let's load the pads in the calipers first.
That's one thing to open it.
And then, let's see. We know this is passenger side. The way I know that is the bleed screw needs to be on top. So this one's going to go this way. That's on top. I'm not going to rotate it back. So, let's see where this guy goes. Where do you think this goes? May have to redirect.
Each double.
It goes down there. Let's see what it's going to do. All right, well, direction. Let's see what this is. We failed not using directions. Let's see what this direction can tell us. Those are the brake pads. Wait, no, see, look, it said we are always on top right there. Where's the show? So I was on the right track. This goes, the red thing is on this kidder, so it's like this goes on the outside. Let's see. Alright, probably can't see it, probably can't hear me. This is like a pad spring, what do they call it? It's a pad retention spring. So it has to slide over this and then it clips onto there. And then these springs have, or these pads have springs on the hold them in place here. They are identical, I believe. Yep, same part number. The orientation doesn't matter. Put them in. You can't see me doing this, but trust me, this is fairly easy. There we go. Sorry, it's getting hot already. Okay, so there's that. Since we have the directions here, let's see which way our brackets go.
Oh my God, what is that?
There's my extra sandbar. Judging by the picture.
What is that?
It's a B. Alright, so no left and right here. The vents are just straight. Nice thing is we told Baer that we were using Dutchman axle, so the center bore of the brake disc is pretty much perfect. So the nuts can fit. Let's put Uh-oh means that I think we're missing nuts. Well, no, these are Fred. All right, good. Those are for the other side. So these are Fred. Those are the Fred. Sections again. We need to know which way it goes. It looks like the step is going to go towards. So we do have some shims here, and the directions are saying that the shims will go between this bracket and this bracket. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to put these on here the correct way, which doesn't tell me very well. The picture is pretty dark. Let's see if we can find another picture. Okay, so there's lug nuts right there, box clubs. Can you grab those? These lug nuts that I had. Number one, fit. Number two, are deep enough. So right pitch, right thread size. So I want to do. Okay, so the bracket goes behind. The bracket goes behind, which kind of sucks because you see the thread in this way. If I do it the other way, then it's easier to pull it off. But we'll throw the rotor on here. These hand tight. And we'll see what our spacing looks like. This is the downfall of working at home. You gotta find some spacers. Don't know where I have any. Always something. Found some big old lug nuts. Use these as spacers.
Got scratched.
Perfect. What's that scratch? Logo. It's gonna get powder coated. One way.
Is this for that?
Yeah. Okay, so we have those on. Let's see how close we are. Okay, so it fits, but we are touching. We have room to space it back. So pull this off and throw a couple in it. Get it to slide over without dragging. Minimal shimmy. Shimmy. going to do one of these shims on each side. So I think that'll be the plan. These are the thicker of the three. Yep, 3/4. These are the thicker of the three sizes that they supply. So you just run one of these. Slide it on. Again, this is mock-up, so it doesn't have to be perfect. But it needs to be close enough that this thing's going to roll around without dragging. That's back on. Put this on. Now we have a clearance. That's good. And just like that, this side will be done.
This side is late. This side has a long one.
There we go, no dragging. All right, so one side's done. Let's go do the other side. Quick, so we can end this video. I'm sure it's being filmed. Will you grab those
I mean,
bolts?
it's fun here. What?
Will you grab those bolts? All of them. Put the axle back here.
I'm just grabbing all of this. Do we need the hammer?
Nope.
Oh, this is the hammer that is broken. The top.
You guys can put this axle in?
What?
You can put this axle in.
Yep.
Yep.
Green stuff.
All right, we'll do this side quick. There you go. There you go. Spin it a little bit. Push. Why won't that go in? Did we leave something in there? Should be.
No, you just gotta get it up higher.
You can't use my phone.
I got it.
No, it's up. Oh, you got your phone?
Mhm.
Okay. You just need the light. Make sure there's nothing. Good.
It just needs to be up higher.
Well, this one. Let's do the hammer. That's really weird. Okay, well, I don't want to make the YouTube world sit here and Wonder with this, but why is that not going in?
Hey, that's cookie.
What'd you do with your phone? Doesn't make any sense. These axles came out of here.
They were all the way.
It's not engaging. It's the third one. It was. Okay, well.
Guess that's not working.
We're gonna have a failed YouTube video right now, and this has already been 32 minutes long. But we'll figure this out and report back later. But the goal of today, we got halfway done. Pick that pinion up, Jacob, so they can see what this looks like when it's straight. Just rotate the black thing in the front. Come around to the other side. Come around over here. Just pick that up. Just rotate it a little bit. No, up. This way. There you go. Spin it. There you go. All right. So anyway, hold it up there, dude. Is it too heavy? So this is, like I said, Dutchman 9-inch. This is the Baer Classic brakes. I'll give you a look at what this is for. It's up above us. This is my 54 Chevy frame. And you can see the front brakes, pretty similar to the rear, other than the color of the caliper. But this kit was installed a while back. Just working on this thing slowly. Car's over there in the corner. Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
See you later.